Okay, so I was going to wait till next week to do this on Monday when the Champions League draw is, but you know what? I'm doing it today. Why not? So the question is, can Tottenham win the Champions League? Which on the outset you might think no chance. Let's have a look at the season so far. So they're currently 7th in the Premier League, and they've not got really any chance of winning the league. And the 7th, just outside of the top 4. So is there a possibility of them finishing in the top 4 to get Champions League football? Maybe, but a big chance now that they've just come second in the group. They're into the next round of the Champions League. Now what's interesting is the season has been up and down. Pochettino leaving, Mourinho coming in a month ago. Now here's the thing with Mourinho. So Porto won the Champions League, finished second in the group. Were Porto the best team in Europe at the time? No, but he managed to win the Champions League with them. Now there are a few reasons how he was able to achieve that. I think being the underdog was one of them. He was able to sort of absorb pressure a lot and counter-attack aggressively. Sort of Benny McCarthy and players like that. And then also defensive-wise, they had Carvalho, who was just stalwart, solid, and a few other players dotted about. Deco. I mean, Deco can pick out a pass, so they were set up. They were set up nicely to hurt any team in Europe. Now you fast forward a little bit and you look at the Inter Milan team. You know, it was sort of the same thing, really. Inter Milan or Internazionale wasn't the best team in Europe at the time, but again they were set up perfectly with Milito up front. And then they had Eto'o sort of striker, and then dotted about on the right wing, didn't he? And then you look at their defence. Cambiasso, Chivu. That's in midfield. They had Snyder. So a solid team throughout. So you look at that and you go, yeah, they could get a 0-0 draw against any team. But they could also punish teams, hurt teams, like Milito. Milito's quality, his striker was devastating. Half a chance that year, and he was scoring it. And you look at the games against Barcelona, where they were defending within their own 18-yard box, and then counter-attack, and ended up winning the Champions League. Now, can Tottenham do something similar? I don't know. I'm just sort of putting it out there. I'd be interested to know what you guys think. But a look throughout the Tottenham team, and I mean Harry Kane, Dele Alli, Son, devastating players again that can hurt. And then they've also got the players in the middle that can play them passes. Solid defence. So, are they the best team in Europe at the moment? No. Do you need to be the best team in Europe to win the Champions League? No. You go back 2005, you look at the Liverpool team, they were able to do it against the best team in Europe at the time, which was Milan. So yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting one. I'm going to see who they get on Monday. I'm looking forward to that draw and seeing what Mourinho comes up with. He's going to have a little bit more time now over Christmas to be able to sort of galvanise them and shape them. But I think this year the Champions League kind of plays into Mourinho's hands a little bit. There's no pressure on him. He likes being the underdog, and he likes creating that us against the world mentality. So, and plus added on to that, just a little bit of a sprinkling. You've got the fact that it's a way back into the Champions League, and they're not going to have the pressure of competing for the title like a couple of the other teams in the Champions League draw. So interesting one. I'd like to see what what the bookmakers are making on this one. But yeah, it's just my thoughts on Tottenham in the Champions League.